Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam. This is your brother Şeyh Khalid Yasin, and I want to comment on the election of Mr. Erdoğan in Turkey. This is an unprecedented election, very critically important for all Muslims around the world. This is not a religious issue. This is not just a political issue. This is not a partisan issue. It is not that Muslims should look at this from just a pure point of which candidate would they prefer. That's not the issue either. This is a very clear, straightforward issue where there's a consensus of support behind Mr. Erdoğan from at least 50 major scholars in the Muslim world. Now, all these scholars don't have to agree together. They don't have to agree separately, but they've all agreed that morally, the integrity of the Muslim world lies in this election. The integrity. That is the moral support for Mr. Erdoğan is imperative. And in the words of one scholar whom I agree with, Sheikh Haytham in the UK, he said that it is wajib for Muslims to support Mr. Erdoğan at this critical moment. Not just for himself, not just for the political issues relevant to this issue. No, we should support Mr. Erdoğan because it is morally imperative for the Muslim world. There's no choice. Either we vote for Mr. Erdoğan or we suffer the consequences of our partisanship. So I am supporting those 50. Supporting those 50 scholars. I'm following in the foot tracks of Sheikh Haytham, and I'm saying to Muslim brothers and sisters around the world, it is imperative not only that we pray for Mr. Erdoğan's election, not only just that we make dua for him, as it has been also recommended and mentioned, but that we support him morally. Make dua for him, support him morally, and if you are in Turkey, vote for Mr. Erdoğan. Why? Because the welfare, the overall welfare of the ummah lies in this election. Now, you may not understand that. Maybe you don't read. Maybe you don't understand. Maybe you're looking at it from a personal perspective. Maybe you're looking at it from a religious perspective. Maybe you're looking at it as a political issue alone. That's not what it is. That's to be very narrow-minded. This is a very wide, powerful, critical issue. And at this point, at this moment, the person that is most critical to be supported in this election, undoubtedly, is Mr. Erdoğan. This is your brother Sheikh Khalid Yasin speaking to you. I'm presently in Sierra Leone, but you know that I'm from the United States of America. And brothers and sisters, it's not about being politically correct. It's not about just being perfectly religiously correct. That's not the issue. If you are talking about that, you missed the boat. You missed the issue. Now, it seems like there's going to be a runoff between here and the 28th. It seems like there's going to be a runoff election, a very critical runoff election. And I think we have time now to muster and gather the support of the Muslim world, as Allah says, وَتَوَاسَوْا وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعُدْوَانِ. So in the case of ta'awan, supporting, collaborating, if you look at the two candidates, it's a no-brainer. We, Muslims in the world who are able to vote, you must vote Mr. Erdoğan. And we Muslims who are not able to vote, today, tomorrow, whichever day, before you finish your prayer and you make taslim, make dua for Mr. Erdoğan. He's our Muslim brother. He's a Muslim president. He's a Muslim candidate. And his history shows that he has always supported Islamic causes, and he has never allowed anyone to encroach upon or to abuse Islam while he's been in office. This is your brother Şeyh Khalid Yasin coming to you from Sky Views. Thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.